You may recognize her from the hit Bravo TV series, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Vanderpump Rules, but you may not know about her commitment to fighting Ebola. Lisa Vanderpump spoke at the Stop Ebola concert and event Monday at the UN, and she joins us now on set. Lisa, thanks so much for being with us.
Wow, thank you.
How did it go last night?
It was actually unbelievable. It was kind of quite overwhelming for a second, just to be standing there in this incredible building. You know,
at the
thinking,
UN,
how did I ever get here? But, you know, I let it be known that I was very interested in supporting anything to do with Ebola. And then United Nations reached out to me and said, would you be interested in coming? I said, absolutely, to support or draw attention to the cause. And then they said, would you be interested in speaking? So I said, yes, you know, after seeing the graphic images over the last few months. And so I just wrote a speech, and it was suddenly a little overwhelming. But
what was it specifically that drew you to helping the cause of fighting Ebola?
Well, as I kind of wrapped up my speech at the end, you know, I was talking about the AIDS epidemic, how that we were kind of pretty remiss, really, in drawing attention to it in the 80s, in the first few years. And I think that we need to, it's a global disease, and it's not just West Africa's problem. And that's what we were talking about, and that's what really my speech was based on. It's easy to kind of think, well, it's over there, just like people were saying, well, it's a gay disease, or it's their disease. It was never that. It's our disease, and I think we need to fight it together, draw attention to it, raise the funding. I mean, there's $1 million deficit with what they have and what they need to fight this disease, you know.
Absolutely. Well, very admirable for everything that you're doing. We're going to switch gears for a moment and talk about something a little lighter. Last night, the season finale of Vanderpump Rules aired, and the season finale of Beverly Hills Wives is coming up soon. So are you sticking around? What's going to happen next season?
Oh, Lordy, I can't even think about next season. It's been challenging, opening my new restaurant, Pump, doing Vanderpump Rules, doing Housewives, been an incredible year. But I don't know. I think next season we, you know, end up talking to Bravo about what's going on. We don't even know if both shows have been picked up yet. But you've got to watch Housewives tonight. It's Amsterdam. It really is, because, you know, it's one of those moments that everything comes to fruition, and there's been a lot of talk, kind of, you know, that didn't get sorted out, and then suddenly it comes.
Oh, we can't wait to see it. You know, one of the most fun things about watching Vanderpump Rules, you see the behind the scenes of your restaurant and how it works, and even employees behaving badly. So when you watch that, do you think, well, they're good for TV but bad for business, so maybe I need to get rid of them, or you leave them because they're good for TV?
I think that, I mean, Sir has been a very successful restaurant for many years now. We've got a lot of people that behave very well that just don't want to be on a reality show. And for the most part, it's kind of about these 8, 10 people and their lives, of how they're entwined, and their naughtiness and their shenanigans really away from the restaurant. Of course, sometimes it boils over, but I love Vanderpump Rules. I think it's right at the heart of pop culture. I mean, I do produce it, and I'm just very proud of also, not their behaviour, clearly, but the way it looks, the music, the lighting. It's a sexy show, and it's been really well embraced. Of course, they're naughty, but kids in Hollywood, they're naughty.
It's fun for us to watch.
I can either show you what you want to see or what they want to do.
Well, it's fun for us to watch. Do you enjoy producing? Do you enjoy being behind
I've loved it, actually. It's been an incredible year, and some people have knocked reality television and said, but the doors it's opened up and how much fun I've had doing it. I mean, I've written a book that nobody would have bought without, you know, it's just been a wonderful experience, and I work with some incredible people at Bravo and our production company, Evolution, that really their main objective is to show the accurate story.
Right.
And so, you know, I've had a hard time sometimes on Housewives, but the audience has always been largely supportive of me.
Do you ever feel, though, as a producer, the pressure to somewhat script an arc to a storyline, to sort of make things make sense?
Of course, and I think the, you know, the kind of prerequisite going into a reality show is you have to speak your mind, which you wouldn't normally necessarily say. But you don't want the audience to look at the thing and think, I know she's thinking that. So it's kind of more like, OK, if you're thinking it, you got to say it. So that, of course, sparks things, ignites problems, you know. But I think people do enjoy, you know, the feel-good factor, but they do enjoy a bit of an altercation.
Oh, they certainly do enjoy it. We certainly do enjoy watching it. Lisa, thank you so much.
Please watch tonight.
We certainly will. The season finale.
No, not finale tonight.
Not tonight.
No, that's in a few weeks.
Yeah.
All right, that's coming too.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Lisa, for that.